Jackson Radio Show.
What's up, everybody? Holy mother of Liberace, this announcement I have might rock the LGBT world and the rock and roll world simultaneously. But a rock and roll legend, folks, denounced his former LGBTQ lifestyle. Welcome back. It's the Kevin Jackson Show, KJRadio.com, the show where we break it down for you. Get down, we gonna break it down. Why did I decide to sing that? I don't know. Eddie, they said in Trading Places, black people are very musical people. We are. Welcome to the Kevin Jackson Show. If you want to contact us, KJ Radio, you can reach us at 844-551-8255. We're having fun, aren't we? You know, the fun part is destroying liberal narratives and not doing it maliciously. See, I have nothing against liberals. They have stuff against me. They want to kill me. They threaten me all the time, whatever. But I have nothing against them. I mean, other than the fact that they want to kill. If they left me alone and just said, he's crazy, man, or whatever, I'd be cool. I have zero against them. I don't care. So what? You're an idiot. I know lots of idiots. It's no big deal. I've grown up with it. Here's a dirty little secret, conservatives. Shh, don't tell anybody. The majority of people you know are idiots. I mean, it's true. And here's the thing. You have to be taught. Now, my son, my youngest son, I love this kid. Right now, he's an idiot. Now, he's coming out of it. There are many things that I'm proud of him for. He's very smart in some ways, but he's an idiot. You have to train idiot out of people. Here's a little dirty secret. Don't tell anybody. We all were idiots at some point. Somebody got to us and said, stop being an idiot. As my grandma would say, don't be stupid your whole life. That's what she would tell me. Don't be stupid your whole life. I would be like, and you know, it would upset me, but guess what? I had done something. Here it comes. Stupid. I know I gave you some earlier clues. I figured you were already there with me. Anyway, this one here, this announcement is unbelievable. Yeah. Who says God doesn't change lives? The LGBT. That's who, you tutti fruities. They say, you can't change this out of me. Look, I do not try to change people from who they are, what they think they are. Be who you want to be. Just don't try to force me to enjoy it or whatever. I don't care what your issue is. If it's not hurting anybody, I don't care. I really don't. If it hurts somebody, then I care. Then I get ugly. As my grandma say, God don't like ugly, but I'll get ugly. And then the lion comes out. But if you like the gay lifestyle or whatever, that's cool. Just don't be mad at me, because I don't like it. I like my lifestyle, the not gay lifestyle. Anyway, Little Richard says that you shouldn't be gay. He regrets being gay. Yeah. And what's sure to be perceived as an Uncle Tom move, and certainly against Obama's LGBTQ agenda, Little Richard denounces the homosexual lifestyle. And as a self-described gay and omnisexual, he says, time and the Lord have changed his 84-year-old mind. Now, he came to this conclusion years ago. Little Richard dropped out of the scene. You know this, right? I don't know if you guys know. Well, you don't even. Do you know who Little Richard is, first of all? Y'all know him? You do know him? I mean, he's so iconic. I would even think guys y'all's age, millennials, still know Little Richard. But Little Richard used to be, he was in the news all the time because he's such a fun character. The funny thing about Little Richard, I mean, besides the obvious, was that he just lit up the screen. Little Richard here, yeah. Oh, don't you go that way, boy. You know, and he was so fun to watch. And it was, and I'll tell you how naive I was. I didn't know Little Richard was gay. I mean, I just thought he was but I didn't know Liberace was gay. But see, that was in a time when people didn't like just flamboyantly. They didn't overtly go, hey, he's gay. You knew it. I mean, I knew something was different. As my grandma would say, he's funny. And I knew it, but I didn't really know it. I guess that's how naive I was. Now, my son, he's 10 years old. If he saw Little Richard, and back in the day, my son would go, yeah, Dad, it's obvious he's gay. He would say it just like that. Anyway, Little Richard described himself years later, but well beyond when I was growing up watching him, as gay and omnisexual. Here's what Ebony said when Little Richard was doing a sit-down with a TV show. They say the icon shared his current views on sexuality, including dedicating his final years to living like Jesus, while insisting men should live as men and women as women. Anybody come in show business, they're going to say you're gay. Are you straight? Are you a homosexual or something? They're going to say it. But God, Jesus, he made men, he made women, and you know, and you got to live the way God wants you to live. Now, that's as best I can do of Little Richard. But that's not too bad. That was pretty good. Y'all you don't know Little Richard. I know you say you know Little Richard, but I don't know if you know Little Richard, man. Tutti Frutti. Oh, Ludy. Tutti Frutti. I don't even know the words to his songs except Tutti Frutti. Is he saying Tutti Frutti? Oh, Ludy. What's he say? Tutti Frutti, yo booty. I think the song was supposed to be Tutti Frutti, yo booty. And they changed it. I'm almost sure that's correct. If it isn't, well, whatever. The Tutti Frutti singer, who no longer wears makeup or wigs, also spoke out against, quote, unnatural affections. You know, all these things, so much unnatural affection, so much of people just doing everything and don't think about God, don't want no parts of him. Now that's some good Little Richard right there, baby. I'm a Strong J myself. Way to go, K. That was good. He says, while the pianist was ordained as a minister in 1970, many of his fans have wondered for years how the star reconciled his faith with his own journey to self-discovery. For decades, Richard, whose real name is Richard Wayne Penniman, was the icon of the LGBT movement. I don't know if you guys know. This dude, like I said, once I knew he was gay, the gay people, they love Little Richard. They loved him. An avowed homosexual, in 2012, in a GQ interview, he said, "We are all both male and female. Sex to me is like a smorgasbord. Whatever I feel like, I go for. What kind of sexual am I? I am omnisexual." Now, this was in 2012. He became an ordained minister in 1970. Just think about that. 42 years later, he still described himself as an omnisexual. That's a lot of sexual. Do you know omni meaning all, right? He's all sexual. And if Richard hadn't made his lifestyle clear enough, in a 1995 interview with Penthouse, he proclaimed, "I've been gay all my life, and I know God is a God of love and not hate." So 1970, he became an ordained minister. 1995, he says, "I've been gay all my life, not a God of hate." Then in 2012, he says, "I'm an omnisexual." And somewhere between 2012 and now, he figured it out. Now look, I don't care. A person's walk with God is their own personal journey. And I remember my uncle once telling my grandmother, Kev, he don't seem like he's with God and all. I was like, how does he know? He hadn't talked to this Negro in 10 years. How does he know what my walk with God is? By the way, my uncle was a scoundrel. And when he converted, he thought everybody was a scoundrel. I'm like, dude, we knew you before you became this you, okay? So don't be trying to come around here legislating it. Yeah. Anyway, he goes on to say this: regardless of whatever you are, he loves you, meaning God. I don't care what you are. He loves you and he can save you. All you've got to say is, "Lord, take me as I am. I'm a sinner." And he went on. But it was an amazing thing for Little Richard to admit this. And you can bet, though, that despite being in the waning years of his life, the LGBT and other leftists will show him no quarter. Just look at what they did to Cosby. Because I don't know why. I mean, there's speculation as to why they picked on Cosby. But because, Bill Clinton's done far worse. Many people. Harvey Weinstein. Now, nobody's saying a word about Harvey Weinstein right now. It's crazy. As you all know, I too have felt the swordsman's thrust of the LGBT. Yeah, I have. When I came out as a double transsexual, yeah, I told it was the wrath. It's hard to take. It's hard to bear. Yeah. Came out not gay, came out as a double transsexual, and people have let the gay community won't let up. Yeah, I'm hard on them. You know why I'm hard on the LGBT? Because they so want us to just. It's one thing to say I'm gay, man. Okay, fine. It's another. How many cases of things? How many examples do I have to show you guys where these guys have an agenda? And that agenda is you're going to capitulate. It's not just you're going to like me. I'm going to make sure you use my pronouns. We're going to legislate HIV and a bunch of other stuff. And you're going, what? People are crazy. Congratulations, Little Richard, for getting out.
Kevin Jackson
on the Black Sphere Radio Network.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.